These are all my medications and everything.
Do you feel let down by the government?
Of course. You know, government, city, state. These are all the different medications I take.
What do you think they should have done for you?
The city especially, with the police department, 3/4 pension. I got denied Social Security disability. You know, just give me what I deserve. That's all I want, you know? They say my sicknesses aren't job-related, which means the sicknesses I got weren't from job-related causes, like, you know, my lungs were sick because they said I smoked. My heart's not related to the 9/11 things, you know, from related because of 9/11. They said it's, since they call it idiopathic cardiomyopathy, they say idiopathic means unknown origin. I take all these pills a day.
Each one of those bottles a day?
Yeah. And these inhalers. That's a day. It's a lot of medication. As John says, it's a poo-poo platter. It's a lot of shit.
I call him Skittles. I call him Skittles because he's got a plethora. It looks like candy.
3,000 people, give or take, died that day on 9/11. 2,700 civilians, 343 firefighters, and all those police officers. The 9/11 responders, the construction workers, the cops, the firemen. We're going to outnumber them in 10, 15 years, 20 years. They're already up. They say a couple hundred have died since 9/11. Give that a few more years when the cancers and the respiratory problems finally take their toll on these guys and the post-traumatic. We will outnumber them. So they're building a memorial on a wall for all of those who perished on 9/11. I hope they leave a big space, empty space, to keep adding names for everybody that died since 9/11, because they need to be honored too.
And I did this speech and I told people what had happened to us. And I told people that we were also killed on 9/11. And we were still in those buildings, and to do something to avenge us. And I felt just really lousy and unfair that we put everything on the line to go in to that hellish pile, and so many others put so much on the line and lost everything. And nobody remembered while we were getting sick that they needed to do something for us. There are first responders all across the country who are contaminated, and they're not getting any support and any care, and we know their stories, and we know their names and their addresses and their phone numbers, and no one's doing anything for them. John Feel and the Feel Good Foundation can only do so much.
Is your illness definitely terminal?
If they come up with a cure for mesothelioma in the next 12 months, no. But there's one other aspect to this besides mesothelioma. That's the concrete. How long can you live with concrete in your lungs?
You know, Dave's just trying to live his life with what he's got left of it. And I'm sitting there, you know, like, are you all right? I call him all the time, you all right? You know, do you need anything? And it just I think he might feel like I'm not, you know, he's not as bad. He's like, look, I got life left in me. I could do this, you know, and I'm not useless yet. And he gets frustrated with me because all I want to do is help him constantly, because I faced the devil with him. We saw the demon right in front of us, and we didn't back off. And there's very few men in my life I'd ever find, I think, that would be of his caliber. So I don't want to lose him. I'm going to be really, really, really upset if I lose him. She's really all I got from this horrific day. Because everything else is like smoke and mirrors, is not real. Dave's really the only thing real to me. And if he's gone, I don't fucking know. I'm going to be really upset. He was a great man. He's a great man.